Okay. Good morning. Happy Friday, guys. Good morning. It's Friday. I'm like super happy. All my all my candles are starting to like merge on this one cord. I gotta fix that this weekend. It's like that clear wiring that you like you do like other things with. I was so happy when I got them because I want to do floating candles around my Christmas tree. But like somehow it's a me thing because I still have to get things out of this drawer. They like get tangled up and they're going on one cord. Good morning. There is so much to talk about this morning. First of all, it's cold. I'm in my pajamas. They're new pajamas. I got up, cleaned up, and put new pajamas on, but I'm not leaving the house. So I was like, I'm gonna wear some pajamas. Most of the time when I'm talking to you guys, it's like t-shirt and like sweatpants or t-shirt and like pajama pants. I like to sew in my pajamas. That's why I want to do a pajama party at Lauren's. Like kind of like 80s, come in some leg warmers, have the feathered hair. I don't know how I'm going to do that yet. I'm going to be practicing with some hairspray. I don't know if they sell Aquanet. I do remember the smell of it. I don't know if my mom put it in my hair or not. I'm not too sure. Yes, it's cold. Arnetta, it's cold out here. It is. The winter's like, Mr. Winter and Mr. Summer from the Santa Claus. I'm Mr. He's like, Mr. Winter's like, guess what? You thought it was going to be warm. Fool you. um, so I usually watch those Christmas movies every year. I don't know why. It's just like it's embedded me. Rudolph to this day, low key always scares me. Like when he gets knocked unconscious and his eyeballs start rolling. I don't know why it scares me. So it scares me. I like claymation though. Anytime there's claymation or like stop motion stuff, I'll watch it. It's always has my heart. And that's why I think I love Nightmare Before Christmas so much. And I like when they do new claymation stuff. It's always intrigued me because I know how hard they have to work to do it. It is a extremely hard job to do. I had like the pleasure of meeting someone that did like a short, and like the short 13-minute video that they like put into the film festival took like almost 2 years to create. It's a very long and tedious process, and you have to pour your whole like energy, time, and everything into it. It's such a beautiful process. And so I'll watch claymation, but every time I watch Rudolph and his eyes go like when he gets hit by the bottomless snowman and his eyes go, it's not like they get like he gets a concussion, they all go the same direction. They go like different directions. I'm like, oh man, he's dead. Like, that doesn't look good, Rudolph. Like he gets so many concussions and then his like horns grow. So I'm like, are they horns or is like are these like knots, like goose eggs? What's what's really going on? So yeah. Yeah, snow miser and heat miser. Yeah. And like that is that's my favorite part. Like I will rewind that part over and over again because they're like extra sassy, and like that's my favorite part because like they really do fight like siblings. And honestly, the way climate control is now, sometimes when we have like where it's like freezing and then all of a sudden it's like 30-20 degrees and then it's like a 60 or 70 day, you're like, okay, heat miser and cold miser, can you like chill out? Yeah. Where's Mother Nature? Come on, get your kids together. So, okay, Mother Nature was boss, but sometimes she lets those little brats go on a tangent, and you're just like, make it make sense, please. So, all right. So there's so many cool things happening. Last night when I fell asleep, I did get up early, and then I seen that splitting seams video was out. Um, she has like Shannon had the one with Lauren, and then she told you that there was another one coming. So that one's out. I plan on listening to that why I type up my directions to my lessons for leveling up today, and I can't wait. She's interviewing Nico, Sonar, and I haven't had like a one-on-one with Sonar, but every interaction I've ever had with her, like I've had, okay, how can I say that? I haven't had a one-on-one in person. I've talked to her solo, and she's like just a okay. Not only you say one-on-one, I've talked to her solo too. Like the first time I met her was at So Magical, and she's exactly who she is on YouTube, which was very refreshing. She's just very laid back and just a very cool person. And I've talked to her like solo at like Wizardry Stitchery. She's just a very she's a very cool person. And the thing about her is that like if you're at one of these retreats and you're in the corner like, oh, nobody likes me or I want to be by myself, she will not allow you to be by yourself. She's going to keep you in the mix. She has a really awesome way. You could tell she's really a teacher. She has this really awesome way to include everyone. I don't see that very often. I'm very much an introverted person, even though you're like you do Captain's Log every day, Shinova. You're not an introvert. Yeah, in person, you'll be like Shinova is an introverted. um, so she has this way of including everyone, but not making them feel weird about being included. Um, she's just a really cool cat. So like, um, and she's a good person. I can't wait to see the interview because I know the ebb and flow is going to be great because Shannon is a natural born interviewer. Like I like talking to Shannon because you think you think Shannon like Shannon is a perfect like don't judge a book by its cover because you think oh it's going to be XYZ and then she'll say something you'd be like oh I didn't expect that from you. So I can't wait to see this interview because I know it's going to be great. So I plan on watching that today as I finish up um like I need to type up the dimensions. I'm not typing up a pattern. I need to type up the dimensions to the project that I'm going to be teaching Patreon. Again, I have a Patreon platform where we do sew-alongs, modifications, and this month we had interviews. I have an idea. I'm going to tell you guys what I think I'm going to do for 2026. I have two ideas, and I think I might either I don't know if I'm going to put it to a poll for Patreon of which one, or if I'm just going to go for it and do it every year I do a different kind of theme. I had Camp Novi, I had just different themes, and this year I kind of have a different theme, and I've been like contemplating it since June, and I wrote a lot of notes on it, going back and forth to California a lot. Like it was like heavily on my head and my heart in my brain and just I wanted to do it. But today we level up is a class that is given to all the patrons, no matter if you're just like a thimble or a rotary cutter. It's something that I offer everybody. It could be something as simple as a different way to install a pocket, how to install recess zippers or something, or it could be a pattern. One of my It's Me High was actually given to my Patreon people before I ever taught it anywhere else. It there's different things I do. Well, this year I'm giving them something that I make for my Patreon people, not my Patreon, my people that buy like a lot of bags for me. If you're a person that buys a couple bags for me, sometimes I like to send holiday cards and include this special little gift to you. Or if I'm at holiday marks and I know you're coming, I just might like wrap one up and give it to you. And when I was on live with you yesterday, something popped during me talking to you, even though you're not conversing back to me, but the conversation that was going in the comments had me thinking of something else that I can add to it. And then speaking to my friend, she was like, yeah, a book and this and that would make an awesome gift. So if you don't know, I love to read. I also am a huge Audible. If you looked at my Audible category, how many books I have in Audible and how many hours, you would judge me. But I'm a huge book. This is my favorite book, The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. If you haven't read it, All right. But I love making bookmarks. So from scraps, and I like adding them into when I make give a person a bag. Normally if you're buying a bag for me, you're kind of in this really niche market. You're buying a Dungeons and Dragon book for me, chances are you read. If you're buying a Games of Thrones bag for me, chances are you read. If you're buying a like a Harry Potter, uh Lords of the Rings, Supernatural, chances are you're a reader. There's a high probability that you're a reader. So sometimes I'll make a bookmark that is like non fandom. This is where my non fandom side comes in. You're going to see a couple different variations, and they're just like cute little ones, and they're usually scraps. Like this one's made with cork and these cute little granny squares, and I will put them in there. I have tons of bookmarks. And so what I'm going to be doing is teaching my Patreon people how, giving them my pattern pieces or showing them how to create their own pattern pieces. And they're going to make their own variations of these cute little bookmarks that they can either give to people for the holidays, and they're very fast and easy to make, and they're fun. Or they can sell them. They like sell them for $5, $10 a pop and have fun. I love this one. This one I made yesterday, and this is my favorite one. I'm thinking about keeping it for myself because the bows took me like 5 minutes to make, and I'm not the best bow maker. But then look at this one. Look at this gnome. Like, how cute are you? And this gnome is so cute too. So, so you can like do something extra. But when I was talking to you guys, I thought, whoa, whoa, whoa. So a lot of people give books for the holiday, but what if I make a bookmark that you can put a gift card in? Yeah, that happened. So now I'm going to give them not only that, this was the prototype. They're also going to get this today. How to make a bookmark that has a gift card so you can give a bookmark, a book, and a gift card in there. They're gonna get lit. This is gonna be fun. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. At noon, we're gonna be making bookmarks, and then so I will teach them how to make one of these, and you can make them without tassels or without trims or without bows. That sounds like the Grinch. You can make them without all the special things, but you can make them special for whatever you have around you. But I'm also now going to show them how to make a little bit of a wider one where you can add a gift card in it as a gift. What? I'm really excited about the gift card one because I didn't even think about that until, I don't know, someone said something and I was like, yeah. And I wrote down, I was like, gift card and a bookmark. Let's do this. That's how, I don't know if you remember yesterday, I was like, wait, hold on. And I was writing down. That's what I was writing down. I never even thought about putting a gift card in a bookmark, but it happened. This is the prototype. I'm not feeling the frazzle hair on here, but I was trying different trim. But I think it will look really like very like masculine or gender neutral if you did it in all vinyl in one color, like all black, all brown. But I also think it'll be cute because you also can do English paper piecing, like on like the lower part, and then have like the upper part just like vinyl or cork where it's like non-fraying, where you can make the gift card. And maybe if you don't want to do the recess, you can do like a clear pocket like we do for the ID windows, and you can slide that in and slide that out. There's gonna be that, I didn't even think of that idea, but hold on. Yeah. This is why I have post-its everywhere, people. Okay, anyways. Post-its are your best friend. Ask for them for holidays and you'll be fine. So like I think this will be a really cool gift to give to people. And then you can just give them, you know, your favorite book, a bookmark with a gift card, and maybe like a cup with like cocoa or their favorite coffees in there. And it'll be a really cute gift to give to people. This is a really good gift. And Lin Manuel even said that he's the one of the best writers, like Patrick Rothfuss. If he doesn't come out with the third book, I might riot. I'm just saying. So, yeah, we have that. So, splitting seams, Patreon. If you want to know more about my Patreon, I have information on in the description box. If you want to know more about The link to Splitting Seams, I have that in my Patreon in the description box. Also, there's a new pattern that came out. It's called the Oxford bag, and it is from Patreon by. That's why I just keep saying Patreon. There's everyone has it in there. Patreon by Aloskia. She's a French designer. I had the opportunity in October. Someone asked me, "Do I want to work with a French designer?" Um, you don't judge a book. Oh, yeah, never judge a book by its cover, because if you did, if you judge this, you would be completely not understand. This book is a journey. At the end of this, you felt like you've been through a lifetime. Um, like you understand Quoth, and you want to be a part of this world, and yeah, and you want to know some names and stuff. Um, so the Oxford Bag by Patron Aloska. So she is a French designer, and I was asked if I would like to be part of a testing team for this designer. That she is a French designer that is looking to transfer her French designs into English. And as you know, I test for a lot of people. So sometimes I'll say no to testing unless they're a newer designer. And if I can help in any way by testing or making a video or whatever, if I'm able to help a new designer get on the map or help a new designer get known or get more money or whatever, I'm here for it, right? But this was I like also challenges, because I don't know, I like challenges. So I was like, yeah, cool, wait, let's do it. And her bag looked really cool. Uh, so it was a fun process. I also worked with some testers that I've never been in the same testing group with, and I like that too, because it's like, I don't know, it just opens up your horizons and you get to meet new people. And she has this really cool bag, and this bag has a plethora of pockets, and it's a very interesting bag. It's kind of a tote. It doesn't have a crossbody, but I wouldn't let that just detour you, because there's a lot of things you can do to make it a crossbody. It is a very nice bag, and they I can't put my finger on it. There was something about the bag that really did draw me to it. Um, in this time when I made this bag, um, I I was sewing this bag like in deep around my mom's birthday. So I don't know how else to say this, but whenever I think of my mom, I sew different. Kind of like the everyday the Trailblazer. I don't sew the same. I don't pick the same fabrics. I don't pick anything. So like the whole first month of part of November, everything I've sewn, it doesn't even like it to me. I don't recognize it as my work as much, or it feels like a whole different personality. It's like I could tell it's my work, but from the fabrics to everything, it just different techniques and everything. But I do love the bag. It's just when I'm about to show you the bag, I'm giving you a heads up. You're like, yeah, this is not what you typically sew like fabric wise. So PSA. So here's the bag. It's called the Oxford. I used Alexander Henry fabric, and it has a really cool flap in the front. So let me show you. In the very front, you have this really nice pocket that's pretty deep. Let me get a chopstick. So you have a pretty deep pocket. So the pocket comes down to here, and then you have a pocket right here that is not very small either. All right. So it comes down right about here. You have a magnetic opening. And as you can see, you have piping up here, piping across here. Now the piping up here and here is optional. You don't have to do it. You have a nice wide pocket in here. All right. You didn't want to stay in one spot. As you can see, it's pretty big. All right. The base of this bag, how the base is made is very interesting. I've actually never made a base like this before. So on the back side, you have another zipper with another very big pocket. It does have a recessed zipper. And inside you have a slip pocket as well as another zipper pocket with an additional another slip pocket. This bag has pockets on pockets on pockets, and it can fit a 14-inch size computer. It's a pretty nice size bag. Now, hear me out for my crossbody people. They're like, wait, I want to do crossbody. You can definitely add crossbodies in here, put them with your seam allowance, or have a piece that goes around it and rivet it in place, and you're good to go. You also can put the old faithful of having a D-ring on one side and D-ring on the other side and rivet it in place, and you're good to go. Um, there's a plethora of things to do. This is made with foam. I love how the base, I absolutely love how it comes together. I really like how this bag came together. I do um like the fact that I use hot pink top stitching. That's for my mom. Her favorite color is pink. So yeah, this bag is very unusual and unique. I do like the recess zipper a lot. You're gonna see if you go on so whatever, I think you can see the designer putting the bag up. I did put the link to the bag. You can see other people's bags as well. It's very, very nice. It's a great looking bag. It's very unusual. I'm a big person that loves having where you can use big prints, and I love the fact that there's a flap in the front. I love the fact that you're able to utilize piping. It just gives it something really nice to look at. And then like, do you hear that? Like you're not in the struggle bus with the zipper, I mean the magnet. The magnet is like perfectly placed. And I think that is a huge thing for me. I hate when like you have to like finagle your magnet to make it work. It should just be able to come down and close and it's good to go. So a 14-inch computer tablet or like a Chromebook. So things like that. So this is it's a very sturdy thing. It's made with foam. Um, The only thing I would tell you is the base, just read the directions. She does have videos to go with this. Read the directions. I'm not going to lie to you. The base was fun. When I got to putting the exterior together, I've never put a base together like that. I actually wanted to try the method on another bag because I've never seen a base be put together like that. It was actually really cool. It has a when you're cutting it out, you're gonna look at it and be like, "What am I doing here?" Like it's a very unique piece. um, I love when like you do a test or you try a new pattern and you learn a new skill because that's what we're doing. Like we don't know everything, and when you can learn new things, that is a really cool thing. Because like I feel like the moment you stop learning is like the moment you don't like to the do the project anymore. You don't want to sew anymore. Then the thing about sewing is it's like a never ending learning thing. We have so much history we can go through. So yes, I really do like it. But yeah, the magnet, it just stays. It's really good, a good piece. And I do like this back detail a lot. Her directions are very good, very concise. And then everybody that was in the English setting helped with any like anything with grammatical errors that sound different in French from English. And I think this is her first pattern that is going from French to English. And she looks like she has a plethora of French patterns. So I'm pretty sure she's going to start transferring over a lot. And it's pretty exciting to see a well versed person that is, overseas who has a lot of patterns coming over here to the United States with their patterns, and then they're just like, you know translating them for us. So that that is pretty much it, you guys. That's all I have for you. Yeah, I was trying to see if I had anything else. I don't think so. So, tomorrow is sleep in Saturday. So, I guess I'll just be seeing you on Sunday. I'm sorry, my ring keeps sliding on and off from this lotion that I have on my hands. I'm like, um, yeah. So, I will talk to you guys later. I hope all of you guys have a magical weekend, and I will be talking to you real soon. Okay.